let us complete first part. It is made up of a material cast steel. So you go for first solid part. So now maximum feature can be covered in a front view or in a top view. In which view you need to select here, top view or front view? Top view, because geometry is a complex, we will go for a top view. Let us select here top view. Now let us draw a diagram. So dimension, it is how much? 84. Okay. So what are the thickness there? Thickness is 16 mm. Okay, this much portion is clear. So now you just observe, so center of this hole, okay, is 34 mm from this edge. Okay. I will use offset command. I will go for a distance as a 34. So I will select it as a single. I will select it and I will place over here. Okay. So now what is the radius of this arc? Radius of this arc is how much? It is 20 mm. So now we will take a circle by center point method. I will go for diameter as a 40. Now take a line from this end point, you just draw here. So it has to be what? Tangent. From this end point, draw a line. So such a way that it becomes tangent. So now you just remove this center line. You remove this remaining arc. So now diameter of this hole is how much? 16 mm. Okay. So what you made a mistake? ಏನು ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಶೇಪ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬಂತಾ? ಶೇಪ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬಂತಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ವಿಡ್ತ್ ಬದಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ನಾವು? ಹೈಟ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ವಿ. ರೈಟ್. ಓಕೆ. ನಾವು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಆನ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್. You select extrusion on both sides. That is what a symmetric extent. So what is the total height here? It is 84. Okay, right, this much clear? Okay, so now let us go for protrusion. I will select this surface. Okay, I will just draw a circle of diameter 57. Return. So I am going to protrude it for 38 mm. Finish. Okay. Next, to remove the material, I will select cutout here. I will select a front plane. Okay. So what I will do, I am just going to draw one rectangle here. Now let us check the dimensions. So what is the thickness here? It is 56 minus 84. So difference is how much? ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್? ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತಾವ? It is a 4 plus 24. ಈ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ಅಷ್ಟು ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ಸಾಕು. 14 14 check it. 84 minus 56, how much you got? 28. Okay, so divide by 2, 14. So let us go for symmetric. Okay. So now again go for cutout. Select this circular face. Now let us draw a circle which one is equal to diameter of the shaft. It is 30. Okay. What remains now? Keyway. Now if you just observe keyway, so now they have not specified any dimensions. So now it is not a taper keyway, it is a normal parallel keyway. So you can just go for half distance as in a shaft, half thickness in a shaft and half thickness in a pore. They have provided keyway, it is 8 into 3.5 mm. Okay, it is 8 into 3.5 mm. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll go for cutout. Again I will select a front plane here. So just make it as a wire frame. You just go for a closer look. So I'll just draw a rectangle. So thickness is, I'll go for thickness as a 4 here. Okay, and the thickness between quadrant of this hole and this rectangle, I'll go for a 0.5. Let us use constraints here. This line should be collinear with this one. This is with this one. Okay. Now click on return. So symmetric cutout, distance is 8 mm. How many features you got in model edge bar? ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂದು ಇಲ್ಲೇ 5 ಬಂದವಾ? Okay. So let us say it is a pore. First part is over. Okay, coming to the second one. Second one is what? It is a center. Okay, it is what a center. It is what merging of two hollow cylinders in perpendicular directions. So outer diameter is 32, inner diameter is 16. Let us go for protrusion. I will select a front plane. So outer diameter is 32. Okay, so inner diameter is 60. Select symmetric extent. Distance is how much? 56. Okay. Next, select protrusion. I'll go for a top view here. I'll go for a top view. Again I will draw two circles. One is of diameter 32, another one is 60. Now you just observe the central distance between these two hollow cylinders is 18 mm. Okay. So let us go for dimension. It is how much? 18 mm. Return. So symmetric extent. So 56. Second part is over. Okay. Next part, third one is, it is a shaft. I think, yes, we need to go for a cutout there, because material is going to merge with each other. Okay, let us select here cutout. Let us draw a circle, return, finish, cut out. Let us draw a circle again here. Okay. Next, third part is a shaft. In this case, I will select a side view here. Okay, I will select a right plane. So, what is the diameter of the shaft? 30. Okay. Return. So, now length is not specified. You can just go for 100 mm. Keyway length is 60 here. Let us take it as 100 mm. Now, let us select cutout. Select this front plane. Now, depth is given. Keyway depth is given. It is a 26 mm from the bottom quadrant point. Okay. Pardon? So, width is 8 mm. It is of symmetric. Got it? So, now let us make a chamfer. Let us make a chamfer. So, whether chamfer is going to work over here. Okay. It is a 2 into 45. Let us go for 2 mm. So, you need to make a fillet of a same radius. How much depth is provided here? Depth is provided 4 mm. Let us go for radius as a 4 mm. Okay. Shaft is over. Next, fourth is parallel key. You can just draw a rectangle of 8 by 7 and you can extrude it for a length of 56 mm. Protrusion, I will select the side view. So, it is of a rectangle. Now, as much as possible, you draw the sketches symmetric about the vertical line. So, that is going to help you. It is a 4 mm. Now, let us go for a zoom. Depth is 7 mm, width is 8 mm. Okay. So, now length is 56. Key is over. Okay. What next? You got a pin. You just observe the dimension of a pin. It got a head of pi 25 mm and body diameter is 16 mm and overall length of the pin is 96 plus 9. It is a 105 mm. Okay. And you got a hole of 3 mm at a distance of 89 mm from the collar head bottom. Okay. From head bottom you got a hole at 89 mm. Now for this one, so I am going to select the front plane. Now I will go for revolve protrusion because dimensions is in a circular form. Head is also in a pi, body is also in a pi. So now I will select here. I will just draw. It is a 8 mm. Now this portion is 96 mm and this portion is 6.25 mm and this is a 9 mm. Okay. So now to cut a hole, again I will go for cutout. I will select front plane. I will just place a one hole of diameter 3 mm. Now position of this hole with respect to this edge, it is how much? 89 mm. So pin is over. Okay, what else remains? Sixth one is a collar. Okay, sixth one is a collar. So for this one, I'll go for simple protrusion. Now I'll select a top plane here. I'm going to just draw two circles of diameter 25 mm. One more 16 mm. Symmetric extent. What is the thickness? Okay. Let us go for cutout. Select again front plane. Let us draw a circle of 3 mm diameter. Return. So you go for a symmetric extent. So let us provide diameter as a 26 mm. Okay. Dimensions as a 26 mm. Collar is over. Okay. What is there next? You got a taper pin. One diameter is 40 mm. Another diameter you need to find out. So it is a 4 into 30, 4 mm on top side. On another side, you just calculate how much your dimensions you are going to get. ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ಬೋದು dimensions taper pin 4 into 30, taper 1:30. How much dimensions you are going to get? ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ one side diameter, another side diameter? ಅಲ್ಲೋ 1:30. ಓಕೆ, ಒಂದು ಸೈಡ್ 4 mm ಇದ್ದರೆ ಒಂದು ಸೈಡು 3 mm ಬರಬೇಕು. Revolve protrusion. Now I will select a front plane. I will just draw a line length of 30 mm. On one side, I will go for 2 mm. On another side, I will go for 1.5 mm. So now I will join here. I will return. You just observe it's giving an error message. Revolved futures must have an axis of rotation. Now let us select this as a revolved axis of revolution. Angle is 360.